July 17, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur, 298 souls on board. For them, it was a day of vacation, of family reunions. They were flying on a routine route over 33,000 feet high, a modern marvel of aviation. They are safe. Or they thought. But what they didn't know was that they were flying over a war zone. Below them, a conflict between the Ukrainian government and pro-Russian separatists raged. In an instant, MH17's journey ended. The plane disappeared from radar, a shockwave rippled across the sky, and wreckage began to rain down on the fields below. The world watched in horror.
But an act of terrorism. Those were the words of the Ukrainian president today after a flight with 298 people on board was apparently shot down over his country. How could this happen? Who was responsible? And why did they do it?
The truth was obscured by a fog of misinformation and chaos on the ground, but a forensic investigation by the Dutch-led Joint Investigation Team, or JIT, would soon uncover the undeniable truth. The team collected every piece of wreckage. They found something chilling. Tiny, distinct fragments embedded in the cockpit. This wasn't an accident. The evidence pointed directly to a Buck surface-to-air missile. And using open-source intelligence and intercepted phone calls, the JIT tracked the missile launcher's entire journey from its base in Russia, across the border to the launch site, and then back. In the days following the crash, a new, harrowing mission began, recovering the remains of the victims. A military transport plane brought them to the Netherlands, where a solemn national ceremony was held. But the remains were far from complete. The force of the explosion had scattered them across a vast 50-square-kilometer area. The team's dedication was extraordinary. They worked for months, using DNA and advanced forensic technology to identify 296 of the 298 people on board. 2 victims were never fully identified. Their remains a silent testament to the violence of the crash. To this day, the families continue their long, difficult journey for justice, with a Dutch court finding 3 men guilty of murder in absentia. The souls who boarded Flight 17 in Amsterdam found their final resting place in a field in Ukraine, and their memory, and the story of how their flight was brought down, will forever serve as a powerful monument to the truth and a haunting reminder that in the face of conflict, no one is truly safe.